JSP elements. How many categories are there? 3. What is the first one? Scripting elements. Second category, directives. You can call it as directives also. Next, actions. So 3 categories of JSP elements. For writing JSP program, JSP elements required. JSP elements are divided into 3 categories. First one, scripting elements. Second one, directives. Third one, actions. You are learning first category, scripting elements. Scripting elements, how many are there? 4. First one, scriptlets. Second one, declarations. Third one, expressions. Fourth one, comments. See, scriptlet syntax you have seen. This is scriptlet syntax. And declaration syntax you have seen. This is declaration syntax. Expression syntax. This is expression syntax. Comments. This is 2 hyphens. Comments. This is comment syntax. Okay. See, for writing JSP program, JSP elements required. JSP elements are divided into 3 categories. First one, scripting elements. Second one, directives. Third one, actions. You are learning scripting elements first category. Scriptlets, declaration, expressions, comments. And what's the difference and how to select, you are going to study today. See, this is scriptlet syntax. It is declaration syntax. It is expression syntax. It is comment syntax. See, scriptlet to declaration, only this symbol. And expression, this is this symbol. Comments, 2 sides, hyphen, 2 hyphens. Okay. After this, you studied 9 implicit object references. JSP implicit object references. JSP implicit object references. 9. What are those? Out, request, response, config, application. Next, page context. Next, session. 9th one, exception. This out is a reference of JSP writer. Okay. Request is a reference of HTTP servlet request. Response is a reference of HTTP servlet response. Config is a reference of servlet config. Application reference of servlet context. Page is a reference of object. Page context is a reference of page context only. Here P capital, this is class. That is reference P small letter. Session is a reference of HTTP session. Exception is a reference of throwable. Okay. These all ready to use. So these references directly you can use in the program. Directly you can use. Ready to use. Okay. Out, request, response, config, application, page context, session, exception. These all ready to use. Whatever you learn in Solid's, that is only you can do with JSP. Only difference, it is very simple as compared to Solid. Okay. Solid programs, whatever you studied, those all programs you can do in JSP. And but here confusion concept is selection. Whether scriptlet required or declaration required or expression required, that is you have to select properly. That is important. That is I'll explain today. Okay. See, you have seen after writing JSP program, we written 2-3 JSP programs. Those all once again I'll execute. See, first I'll start the server manually. This is Tomcat server. Now server is going to start. See server startup in 5996 milliseconds. Already we deployed some files. C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10, web apps, root. Here we placed demo.jsp, test.jsp, count.jsp. 3 programs I taught. Okay. Demo.jsp program. I'll run. Say I'll send the request to demo.jsp. Say HTTP colon localhost colon 8082. After that demo.jsp. This is the first program. See, just welcome to JSP. This program you have seen. One minute. See, this PC, C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 10.0, web apps, root. It is a deployment location for JSP. Here, demo.jsp. This program I'll open. See, only one line code. Okay, just JSP writer object reference is out.println welcome to JSP. This is one line code. See, second one, test.jsp. Test.jsp. Just HTML text added. For this one also you observe. Test.jsp. This is test.jsp. Here also HTML code. It is HTML code. It is one line only JSP. Okay. Now, after this, count.jsp. You have seen. Third program. Counting number of views. See, this page has been accessed 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. This is this program code you observe. Count.jsp. See, just here I used declaration count equal to 0. Here I used expression count plus count. This is HTML. This is HTML. This is HTML. This is JSP. This is JSP. Remaining all HTML. Now, if I write declaration, if I write expression, if I write scriptlet, what will be happen? You should know. See, these all where it is placed also I shown last class. See, here work folder, Catalina folder, localhost folder, root folder, org, Apache, JSP. Converted servlets. See, demo.jsp converted into demo_JSP. Test.jsp converted into test_JSP. Count.jsp converted into count_.jsp. Say count_JSP.java. This program you observe. Count equal to 0. That is came here. So outside the service method came. And count plus. Say it is came in out.println. Say in out.print. Now, this is only simple technique. I'll explain. Say you will write demo.jsp. Okay. Demo.jsp you'll write. What you'll write here? Declaration, scriptlets, expression, these all you'll write. Here you'll write declaration. You'll write scriptlet. You'll write expression. You'll write HTML code. Now, this demo.jsp converted into demo_jsp.java. JSP converted into solid. While converting, what is happening? See, here public final class demo_JSP -- extends HTTP JSP base like that created. After this, public void _JSP service. These all. Here like this created. Now whatever I written here, whatever we write in the declaration, that comes here. Whatever we write, that is comes here. That means outside the service method comes. Whatever you write here, that comes here. And whatever you write here in scriptlet, that comes here. Inside the service comes. Now whatever you write in a declaration, that is comes outside the service. Whatever you write in a scriptlet, that is inside the service. Suppose here integer x equal to 0 if you write, that will come here. That is instance variable or class variable or local variable? Instance variable. Here integer x equal to 0 if x equal to 10 if you write, that will come here. That is which variable? Local variable. So if you write here, it will become instance variable. If you write here, it will become local variable. Suppose I want to write class variable. Where we ought to write? Where you will write class variable here? Inside the service or outside the service? Outside the service. That means which element required? Declaration required. Just you need to write here static integer x equal to 0. Then it is comes here. That's the class variable. So now for writing instance variable, which element required? Declaration. For writing class variable, which element required? Declaration. For writing local variable, scriptlet. Like that you have to select. That is you are selecting with core Java knowledge only, no? No, I want to write for loop. I want to write for loop. In which element you have to write? Scriptlet or declaration? Scriptlet. Because if you write declaration, it comes here. Can we write for loop here? No, for loop should be inside the method. Okay. If you write here, error comes. So for writing for loop, which element required? Scriptlet required. Okay. For writing if condition, which one required? Again, scriptlet only required. Okay. Like that. Whatever is valid here, that is valid here. Whatever is valid here, that is valid here. Now, whatever you are writing in expression, that will come inside the out.print. It is directly printed. It is directly printed. It comes here. So whatever is you write here, that is comes here. Now HTML code inside the out.write. Nothing but it is passed to browser. HTML code. This is only simple technique. If you remember this technique, you can give answers. First write this one. Just this simple technique you have to remember, and with core Java knowledge, you can select. I'll ask questions, you have to give answer. After writing, I'll ask. So demo.jsp converted into demo_jsp.java. Demo.jsp converted into demo_jsp.java. demo.jsp converted into demo_.jsp, demo_jsp.java. Here demo_jsp.java. Or so whatever you are writing in declaration, that it comes outside the service. Whatever you are writing in a scriptlet, inside the service. Whatever you are writing here directly as a parameter, it comes here, out.print. HTML code out.write. Nothing but it is passed to browser to run. It is printed directly in the browser window. Okay. HTML code as it is passed. And this is printed directly in the browser. Now, this is you have to remember, whatever is valid here, that is valid here. Whatever is valid here, that is valid here. Okay. Now, I'll ask some questions. You have to give answer. You remember this one. Instance variable, if you want to write, you will write here. Here, if you want to write, this is required. Like that, you have to select. See, for writing instance variable, which element required? Declaration. For writing class variable, declaration. Declaration only. For writing local variable, scriptlet. For writing for loop, scriptlet. For writing if condition, scriptlet. For writing method, one method I want to write other than this service. One normal method I want to write. Declaration or scriptlet or expression or this one. What will write? Declaration. Method can you write here? That means here you can write. So that is declaration. Like that you have to select. With core Java knowledge you have to select. Okay. Whatever is valid here, that is valid in declaration. Whatever is valid here, that is valid here in scriptlet. Whatever is valid here, that is valid in expression. HTML code as it is transferred, leave it. Okay. Now, I'll ask questions. See, HTML code as it is came. Okay. Now I'll ask questions. Give me answer. Now don't write. I'll get time for writing. Declarations. Declarations I'll write. Some examples I'll write. Declarations. Like I'll write here. Integer a equal to 10. Static integer b equal to 20. Void show. Static void print. Class A. Static class B. Demo D equal to new demo. static test t equal to new test. For loop integer I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. If A greater than B. That is 10 declarations are written. Which are valid, which are not valid, you have to give the answer. First one, is it valid or not valid? Valid or not valid? Valid. This is which variable? Instance variable. Is it valid? Which variable? Class variable. Is it valid? Yes or no? Yes. It is which method? Instance method. This is class method. Is it valid or not valid? Writing class valid or not valid? Valid or not valid? Sure? Valid or not valid? How many people answer valid? How many answer not valid? Majority people no answer. This is not advanced Java question, core Java question. Here, whatever we are writing outside the service, inside the class. Inside the class, can we write one more class or not? But you are not confident. You didn't raise the hand. So it is valid or not valid? Valid. Local, it is a member class. Inner class possible, no? How many types of inner classes? 4 types. What are those? Member class, static member class. Next. Inner class means nested class. Local class. One more. Anonymous class. 4 types of classes, inner classes. This is inner, which class this is? Member class. 4 types of inner classes. Which type inner class? Member class. Is it valid? It is static member class. Static member class also you can create. Now, is it valid or not valid? Give me answer. Creating object outside the service method inside the class. Outside the method inside a class. See, I'm not asking advanced Java question. I'm asking core Java question. Outside the method, inside a class. Outside the method, inside a class. Can we create object or not? Yes or no? How many people answer no? How many people answer yes? How many people answer yes? Only one person. It is valid. Only one person given right answer. Relationships you studied or not? How many relationships are there? 2 relationships. What are those? Is a relationship, has a relationship. Has a relationship, where will create object? Outside only, no? Outside only will create. I give an example also. Address class object inside the employee class. Employee has address. Like that we created, no? Core Java class. See, now only if you forget core Java, you should not forget until you reach your target. You should remember. It is as a relationship. You can create. It is valid. Is it valid? Now, this is instance variable. This is class variable. That is primitive reference, whatever it may be. It is also valid. System.out.println you learn or not? Out is the reference of which class? System.out.println. Out is the reference of which class? Out is the reference of system class. Out is the reference of which class? No one is giving answer. Not this out, system dot, that one. Core Java out. What is that? Print stream. Print stream. It is a member of which class? System class. That is prepared like this only. That is static member. That is the reason only system dot out, system dot in, system dot error we are writing. Like that. So static you can create. Print stream class object they created in system class. Like a static, this type only created. Best example for 8th one. System dot out dot println you are writing, no? That line like that only. That example also I given in Core Java class. Like a system dot out dot println one program I written. That is. So print stream reference they created as a static member of system class. That is created like this only. So it is also valid. 9th one, not valid. For loop you cannot write outside the method. 10th one, not valid. If condition you cannot write outside the method. Okay, now write this all. So it is instance variable, it is class variable, it is instance method, it is class method, it is member class, it is static member class, it is also instance variable, it is also class variable. So these are primitive type, these are reference type. Has a relationship will create like this. Okay. And for loop you cannot write outside the method. If condition you cannot write outside the method. That's what these two errors. Is it over? So out of 10, 8 valid, 2 not valid. Out of 10. Over. See, out of 10, 8 valid, 2 not valid. 9th, 10th not valid. Okay. Now, scriptlet cell write. Suppose these declarations only, I'll make it scriptlet. Now, I'll remove this symbol. If I remove this symbol, these are scriptlets. Now, first one valid or not valid? Valid or not valid? Valid. This is which variable? Local variable. Second one, valid or not valid? Not valid. Local variables cannot be static in Java. Third one, no, valid or not valid? Give me answer. If you write a method, this method inside the service method it goes. So method in a method possible? No, it is not valid. Method in a method is not possible. Fourth one, not valid. Fifth one, valid or not valid? Valid. That is local class. Local class possible. Class possible. Next, sixth one, valid or not valid? Not valid. Static not possible inside a method. Next, seventh one, valid or not valid? Valid. Eighth one, not valid. Static not allowed. Ninth one, valid. Inside a method this is. Tenth one, valid. Note down. So out of 10, 5 valid, 5 not valid. Out of 10, 5 valid, 5 not valid. Is it over? So inside a method, static not allowed. This is static, this is static, this is static, this is static. These four not allowed. But inside a method, method not allowed. That's what it is also error. Okay. So 5 errors, 5 valid. It is local variable. Local variable cannot be static. Inside a method, another methods are not possible. But inside a method, class possible. That is local class. But static not valid. Creating object valid. But static not valid. Writing for loop if condition valid. Okay. Now I'll give expressions. Now these all expression, very few concepts possible. Suppose expression here. Suppose if I write welcome. See expression. So one variable. New demo. New demo. Plus count. Plus count. Like A plus B. Like object reference, something OB. If I write like this, now whatever you are writing here, that is comes out.print. It is nothing but out.println, out.print welcome, like this. Like this comes. Okay. Whatever I written in the expression, that is like this. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. With that knowledge, you can give answer. First one, valid or not valid? Valid. It is going to be printed. Second one, valid. Count to value printed. Variable. That is variable. Value printed. Third one, what is printed? What is printed? Hash code printed. Fourth one, not valid because semicolon not allowed. Semicolon inside the out.print not valid. Not valid. This one, not valid. This one, valid. This one, valid. This one, object reference if I pass. Implicitly toString method called. So valid. Okay. Say, suppose out.print plus count plus semicolon like this. Is it valid? That's what this is not valid. Okay. Write this one. Whatever we are writing in expression, that it comes out.print. In out.print, it's as a parameter comes. It comes as a out parameter in out.print method. These are expressions. With this knowledge, you can write a JSP programs. How to write? I'll show you. So in expression, semicolon is not valid because semicolon as a parameter is passed. In the out dot print, semicolon not valid. Okay. So whatever I given here, out dot print, first one like this comes. Okay. Second one like this comes. Third one like this. Fourth one like this comes. So here semicolon inside the print method as semicolon, is it valid here? That's what this is not valid. Okay. This semicolon here not valid. But in expression, very rare case, very few cases will write. Okay. Now, how to write JSP programs, we'll see. Now I'll open Eclipse. See, last two sessions I explained without Eclipse. Now I'll open with Eclipse. With Eclipse I'll teach. This server I'll shut down. See, these all I'll close. Now, file, new, dynamic web project. Suppose JSP. One folder name JSP I'll create. Now, right click, new, here, JSP file. Suppose demo.jsp. Next, finish. Now, this all later we'll see. This is page directive. Page directive I didn't explain till. Now here you observe out.println welcome to JSP. Now here no need to import the package. Package 4 package implicitly comes. That is in a directives time you'll see. No need to write the class. No need to override method. Everything done by JSP engine. Okay. This is JSP code. It is declaration. Scriptlet. It is scriptlet. Whatever I written here, this goes inside the service. Inside the service it comes. Okay. Inside the service out.println. In Solids, print writer PW equal to response.getWriter will write. That is also no need to write. Your print JSP writer reference already present. So directly out.println. Okay. Now you can add BG color on green, text, yellow, whatever you want, you can add it. Level 1 heading. Now, like this you can write, you can run. Right click, run as, run on server, save. It is just like a HTML. It is just like a HTML type. Now, here demo.jsp. See, welcome to JSP. For this one only, one more syntax also given. One more syntax also given. No? One more syntax, how to write? JSP colon scriptlet. JSP colon scriptlet. In between, you can write. In between, out.println. Welcome to JSP. That's it. One more syntax. One more syntax. It is open tag. It is close tag. Okay. It is open tag. It is close tag. So we have two syntaxes. I given already. Say scriptlet. Scriptlet. This is one syntax. Now this is one more syntax. JSP colon scriptlet. You can write whatever you want. JSP colon scriptlet. Like this. It is open tag. It is close tag. In between, you can write whatever you want. This is one more syntax. Declaration. Declarations. This is syntax. One syntax. One more syntax. JSP colon declaration. You can write here. JSP colon declaration. Okay, this is one more way. Third one, expression. Expression syntax equal to symbol. One more syntax. JSP colon expression. Next, JSP colon expression. This is one more syntax. Comments, only one syntax. Comment is like this. No other. Only one syntax for comment. Okay. So this syntax or this syntax, both are valid. Suppose now I written second syntax, but this is called prefix. This is called tag name. This is totally called open tag. This is close tag. In between Java code. If you run like this, also output comes. See, run on server. Save. See, demo.jsp. Like this. Okay. Now you can write first syntax or second syntax, whichever you feel comfortable, that is you can use. It appears like a just HTML type. It is open tag, it is close tag. In between you can write. Okay. This is scriptlet. But declaration, how to use? You have seen. Suppose counting number of views. I given like this. Integer count equal to 0. For counting number of views, instance variable record or class variable record or local variable record. Instance variable means which element record? Declaration. Now this page has been accessed. Plus count times. This is expression. So expression required. This only this part you can write in expression. See, like this you can write. It's over. Now this page has been accessed one time, two times, like that it shows. Now you observe. Right click, run on server, save. Demo.jsp. See, this page has been accessed one time. If I refresh, two times, three times, see. Like this, counting number of times. Suppose instead of this one, this is you can write in scriptlet also. So what you can do is here, scriptlet. But scriptlet, if you want to write like this, you cannot write. It's an error. This is out.println. Yourself you have to write. Out.println, double quotes. This page has been accessed plus count times, double quotes, like this. Will it print count value? No. Plus count times only printed. Now, this is variable. It should be outside the double quotes. Then what you have to do? Double quotes plus bracket, again bracket close plus double quotes. Then you'll get it. So instead of that one, this one, that is better, no? Previous one. Instead of this one, expression is better. Expression is better. See, right click, run on server, save. So like this also you can write. See, it is also shows. Now another syntax if you want to use. Another syntax if you want to use, you can write like this. See, JSP colon declaration. Here integer count equal to 0. JSP colon declaration. After this page has been accessed. Here plus count times. For that expression, again another syntax, JSP colon expression. Here plus count. After that times. Now it is also works. See, right click, run on server. These programs last class I explained. See, count plus count times. See, 10 times. Again I'll run. Now 11 times it shows. Already 10 times completed. Now 11 times it shows. Once if it is modified, again starts from 1. Say 11 times. Refresh. See, 21 times. If I run again without modifying, if I run again, 22 shows. See, 22 times. This syntax you didn't write, you write this program. This is another syntax. Note. say this is JSP. Okay, this is JSP. This is JSP. This is HTML only. Now in JSP declaration opened, JSP declaration closed. So in between whatever we written, that is totally JSP. But again, expression started here, expression ended here. But this is outside the declaration, outside the expression. So it is nothing but with HTML printed. With HTML also can print, no? That is HTML you can print. But this variable value, can you print with HTML? That is the reason JSP here. Okay. Suppose I'll ask question, give me answer. I want to display system time. System time. For that date class we used it. In Solids class also I taught get hours, get minutes, get methods, get seconds. That is I want to write. Here I'll write another JSP. Right click, new JSP file. Suppose file name time.jsp. Next, finish. I want to display system time. I want to display system time. First of all, date class object. First HTML code I'll write. Now this HTML code leave it. Just presentation purpose only are using. Now I want to display system time. First of all, date class object we have to create. Date class object. Declaration or scriptlet or expression. Which one required? Okay, declaration I'll write. This is declaration. Otherwise, one more syntax. JSP colon declaration. Okay. Otherwise, one more syntax we can use. Okay. Now, here, date class object. Date D equal to new date. Okay. Date D equal to new date. Declaration I use it. But it is in which package? Java dot date class. Java dot util package. We have to import util package. But importing declaration record or expression record or scriptlet record. For importing declaration record or scriptlet record or expression record. You are selecting one answer. Is it possible with the declaration? Import statement inside the class will write. Where will write? Outside the class. But outside the class still I didn't explain. That is second category. Okay. Select one. Like what you are doing is blindly you are selecting one answer. So that's what present I am writing like this. Java.util.date. Fully qualified class name. Like this also you can write. Okay. Like this also you can write. While creating object only like this you can create. It is valid. Okay. But one more class is there. Local date, local time, local date time. Latest class. That is java.time package. Now I created object. Now get hours, get minutes, get seconds. Three methods we have to call. That method in where we have to call declaration or scriptlet or expression. Where we are right? Declaration method calling outside the method. Will you write? Where will you write? Inside a service. That means scriptlet. We can use scriptlet also. We can use expression also possible. See, scriptlet if you write like this, integer x equal to d dot get hours. After this, again you have to print that one. Again you have to print out dot println. What you have to write? That x. But instead of these all, expression if you write, it is more better. See what you can do, d dot get hours. Hours printed. Now d dot get hours. Hours comes. Hours printed directly because expression. Now it is nothing but like this, no? Out dot println d dot get hours. It is equal to that one because that is the expression. So we can write colon we can print. This colon with HTML printed now. One more again. D dot get minutes. Same style again, colon. D dot get seconds. See, hours printed with JSP, colon printed with HTML, minutes printed with JSP, colon printed with HTML, again seconds printed with JSP. Now you can see, right click, run on server, save. See, time.jsp, system time 5:31:39. Now this is I given. If I run this program once again, you observe, right click, run on server, you are getting system time. Time.jsp. What is printed? Previous time only printed. Now here already 5:32, you observe. Reason? This is what we written here, declaration. When this line is executed, it is outside the service. When this line is executed, whenever object is created, object when it is created, first request only created. Whatever is there, that time only comes again. That's what declaration not suitable. Scriptlet. Scriptlet, if you write, where it comes? Inside the service. Inside the service, when it is executed, every request, new object created. Then latest time will be there. So every request, new object created, latest time comes. Now time is updated. You observe. System time comes. Now latest time comes. 5:33:21. Again I'll run. See. Now time updated. Latest time comes. See, 5:33:34. Even if I refresh, time changed. You observe. See, time changed. No? Because this is every request executed. Every request this object created. Latest time will be there. Right, this one. So here, by mistake, if you write declaration, what will happen? This object is created whenever first request comes. In that object, whatever time is there, that time only printed for all requests. That's what scriptlet you ought to write. If you write scriptlet, this object is created for every request. Then latest time. Okay. So every time this object created. If you want latest time, this is the right way. But that program also running. It is valid. That is instance variable. No, this is local variable. Object reference also we can call variable. No, that is instance variable. This is local variable. Instance variable memory allocated whenever object is created. Object is created only first time. But this is local variable. Every method calling it is executed. Latest time comes. Okay. Remaining we'll see tomorrow class.